Graham Potter got the Chelsea job more than 3 weeks ago. Only now does the wait end for his first Premier League game in charge. He's had one frustrating night in the Champions League and an extended break for national respect and international football. No breaks now, as we all stand by for a super intense 6-week period of club football before the World Cup exodus. Teams playing who haven't played in a month.
Yeah, it's been fractured, hasn't it? And I think in some respects, you know, we could look back a few years and say, well, the World Cup's going to be played then. Once that was decided, I think we knew then, a couple of years, but it's reality now, isn't it? It's reality because the World Cup is on our doorstep, so we have to fit these games in as and when, and it's going to be tough to do that, not only for the organisers, but for the players. You know, it's a tough call.
New name to look out for there, Doucouré in midfield. Confirmation of the Chelsea team, whose team news we gave you a moment ago, as Selhurst Park falls silent for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth.
Looking at the lineup, I think we're obviously going to try and play forward as thinking as well. Seeing the run of Sterling there, I thought it was terrific. Havertz trying to get on the end of a flick on, he doesn't quite get there, but it bounces through to Sterling, and he's first to the ball. I love to see that early on.
Thiago Silva with a fantastic ball. Wonderful weight to Sterling, who was trying to square it. Just sliced it a touch. It's in the gloves of Guaita.
Yeah, and it's strange to see, but he is playing right-hand side.
I've seen tons of Michael Olise, but every time I do see him play, I think he looks dangerous.
Well, for me, he's a type of player, old-school type of winger, if you like.
Although you're right, he does seem to be starting from a deeper role today. Ayew, that's a brilliant ball! And Odsonne-Edouard slides Crystal Palace in front. Their first moment of the game, and it ends with the ball in the back of the net. Sometimes you just cannot defend against delivery that good.
Well, we have to accept first and foremost when I said don't give the ball away in those areas, and we did. Poor pass by Fofana gives the ball away, and all of a sudden Palace have got 4 on 4, and this delivery is exceptional. Having said that, we talked about it, opening 5, 6, 7 minutes of the game. Don't give the ball away, don't give them an opportunity. We've had all of the ball, they've literally had nothing but a super ball in by Ayew, and that's a good finish from
Olise to Eze, who's barely had a touch. Shoot, they say, and shoot he does, and very well. Kerr down to it. Eze hit that like a rocket.
Yeah, it's a decent strike, isn't it? And to be fair to Kerr, this is an awkward one for him. Bounces in front of him, and he gets a good hand on it. I think he'd love to see it go straight out for a corner, but gets up very, very quickly.
Bus queue on the penalty spot. They've worked the quick one. Chelsea weren't really alive to it. That's flashed through and past everyone, and I think touched nobody somehow. And the best you could say is, thank goodness it's only 1-0.
Well, I just said a few moments ago, concentrate on your jobs, Ben.
James into Kovacic. Lots of white shirts forward here. Palace back in number 2. Havertz. Home fans wanted a foul. Havertz clips it into Mount. Oh, and Guaita wasn't moving. If that's the other side of the post, there's no way he's saving that.
What a lovely ball by Havertz. Doesn't he do well here? Doesn't panic in a tight area. Just clips the ball into the box, and that's where you want Mason Mount arriving.
Havertz moves it on. Reece James with 3 in the box. Mount leaves it. Sterling hits it. Could have gone anywhere, and Sterling pokes it wide off the outside of the post. So close to an equaliser.
Better football by far. So positive. It comes in nice and early. Little step over. Good shout from Raheem to allow the ball to run through to him. and when it does, he has two bites of the cherry. First one, he doesn't get a sweet strike, but well, I could have easily poked it into the back of the net.
He's won that, no!
Yes!
Pierre-Emerick equalises for Chelsea on his Premier League debut for the club. Game on.
What a finish.
And look who set it up.
Ben Chilwell, great diagonal ball. It's working. The diagonal ball comes in yet again. It's Thiago Silva who stayed up there and gets the header. Really good lead, great turn, allows the ball to run across his body. And he's hit that ball blind. He knows where the goal is. He doesn't need to look. And he just fires it in the bottom corner. No chance at all for the goalkeeper, Gaeta. This is Aubameyang at his best. Superb.
Chelsea kept him pretty quiet so far. Well done, Reece James. Here's Havertz, little drop of the shoulder from Kai Havertz. Still going! And still down, the Palace man, incidentally, as Kai Havertz goes wide.
I mean, his balance is superb. He's getting bumped and pushed and losing his balance, but still gets the shot away. I'd just love to have seen him again hit the target. Really nice and positive play by Kai Havertz.
More screaming agony, this time from Mark Gay. Havertz, this is promising. Sterling, and still. And Chilwell. Well, Sterling was trying to find a gap to pull the trigger. He couldn't.
Well, nothing that Aubameyang does wrong, to be honest, and referee was right to continue. But what a chance for us, players in great positions. Sterling decides to come inside, and maybe the pass was a better option.
To Loftus-Cheek,
yeah, comes through to Chilwell.
Mount. Havertz, brilliant from Mount. But brilliant blocks too from, well, Doucouré got a piece of it, but I think Joel Ward did most of the work. Brilliant from Mount.
Lovely reverse pass. He saw the run there, just strike it. I don't know why he thought he could take a touch. I mean, what is he? 13 yards out?
Less.
Just feel at this stage, do we just get bodies forward and put the ball in the box?
Gallagher. He'd be one of those bodies you'd want breaking into the box. Here he is. Lovely shifter! Yeah! Conor Gallagher! X Factor Supreme! A worldie in the last minute! Back at Palace! He was their hero, now he's the villain! And he might just have won this game for Chelsea. Stunning!
Oh my goodness me, what a goal! And what a time to do it for Conor Gallagher.
First goal for Chelsea, and he will never forget it. Stunning quality, last minute hero.
Gets an opportunity, and wow, what a finish! Well, let's give Christian Pulisic a little bit of credit as well. He's committing players, committing defenders to get tighter to him.
The last action hero is the former Eagle with blue blood. Conor Gallagher, his first Chelsea goal, an absolute rocket right at the end of what was a really scrappy game. But that man there, Graham Potter, has his first win in charge of the Blues. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't convincing. I'm not even sure, Clive, if it was deserved, to be honest, but if ever a goal deserved to win a game, that was it. Absolutely.
I think if you're going to win a game at any stage during it, then score an absolute blinder like that was from Conor Gallagher. Patrick Vieira doesn't look too pleased, still having a word with the referee, I guess, about the Thiago Silva situation, but Chelsea dug in and got the result, and that's all that matters, and we have to move on and say, take the 3 points, let's go on to the next game.
Which is Milan in the Champions League. It's a fourth league win for the Blues, but a first for the new coach.